nationwide with sales of 430 million last year and 33% franchise, a lot less than in Germany. Facts and people concerning Poland, 40,000 employees. And now a big change. You see here 32% full-time, 68% part-time. Unemployment rate in Poland was 12% 2009. Why is there a difference between the full-time and part-time range Poland and Germany? In Germany, you have all in all 75% more or less working full-time, 25% of what we call mini-jobs. And the difference is here, we'll come to this later, that those people who are potential employees for full-time in Poland have left Poland to go to UK, to go to Ireland, or even go to Germany to work. And that's really tough because of other reasons. McDonald's in Poland is seen as an employer of choice. But there's not enough potential to really bring into the restaurants and working full-time in this more or less low-paid area industry. And Poland also faces demographic change. And when you look that in 2050, 30% of the Polish population will decrease in the working force. So they also have some kind of challenges. What they do to overcome this? You know, when they look at the Polish labor market, and I just was explaining it, they lost a lot of potential employees in going to Western Europe and working there, in also a lot of social care jobs, especially in Germany, where there is a lot of tourism going from east to west in this area. And May 2011, people from Poland are allowed to come to Germany work without any working permission. This also describes, probably most of you can't read this, but I can tell you, this also describes that a lot of Poland's left the company and going to other countries. So, what did Poland do? They concentrated on two different target groups. They concentrated on young people under 18, what we call pupils, and they were the first company in Poland that were allowed from the state to hire people under 18. And they also concentrated on people 50 plus, something that we in Germany are doing also right now. Elder people not only coming to visit our McCafe, but also working at McDonald's. And this is what Poland did very well, and we're very successful in this area. And all HR marketing initiatives and all HR marketing materials, hello everybody, just take a seat, no problem. Were renewed and were brought to the, let me say, state-of-art part. And they also developed a TV spot that were concentrating on flexible hours, good atmosphere, competitive salary. Once again, this was not the point that McDonald's Poland had a bad employee image, but they really had to concentrate to find new workforces to bring in the restaurants and make sure that the restaurants have enough people, because so many people left Poland on the target group that we normally hire. We see the TV spot from Poland.
Kiedy rozpocząłem pracę w McDonald's, prawdę mówiąc, nie było łatwo. Dostałem pracę w McDonald's.
A może frytki do tego? Poproszę 2 Big Maci, 2 cheeseburgery i może frytki do tego.
A potem powiedziałem im, co McDonald's mi zaproponował, czyli zarobki w porządku, sympatyczna atmosfera, elastyczne godziny pracy, no i niektórzy zmienili zdanie.
A może frytki do tego?
You know, a lot of countries now going on having some kind of twinkle in the eye when they're talking about McDonald's as an employer, because we know very well that not everybody takes us serious as an employer, but I think those kind of approaching those things really could help to improve employer image. Now we're coming to a chart here that Poland's also going to have a second flight next year, not because they have problems with their employer image, more to the point that you really have to focus on target groups, younger people, elder people, and to bring in as employees in the restaurant. Next chart, in the past I really didn't like to show, because it's shocking. We have something in research that we call fast track. Fast track means that in the different countries, every day 20 people are asked to put in the internet what they think about different issues at McDonald's. And they are also asked about, do you think, the question that McDonald's is a good employer? And when you look here at Poland, right from the beginning, 2009 for example, over nearly 30% of the people thought that McDonald's is a very good employer. Not a sufficient employer, just good and very good. Same time, Germany, we were hanging about 18 to 20. Was just what I wanted to explain when we were talking about the 81% that don't like McDonald's as an employer. So Poland was really easy for them because everything that's coming from the US, normally Polish people like very much. Much more than what's coming from Russia. So Poland always likes something that's coming from the US. It was not the question to make some kind of positive employer image. True or not? Is that true? What do you think? It's not true or right? Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes they also like things from Russia, that's for sure. But you know, that's the insights we have. I apologize. Is this okay? It's okay. So when they started their campaign, they went up to 47, and when we started the campaign, we went up to 25%. This is not a lot when you look at this, but at the other side, when you ask our research people, they really see that's significant. Going up to 5 points within 9 months, that's significant, seen from the research standpoint. From my standpoint, we could even be at 30, but we are not that there, but we are doing quite well. Poland is doing much better. Both countries see a flight 3, and that's absolutely important. We have to go this way because we both, Poland and Germany, facing 3 main challenges. One is managing the shrinking workforce in the future. And if we are seen as a better employer, and if we don't manage this, we won't have enough people working in our restaurants. So managing the workforce is one thing. Second thing is offer career opportunities. Show people that they really make career at McDonald's. 25 years ago, I started as a trainee in Cologne. It's near the big cathedral in Cologne. You were CEO at this time at McDonald's in Germany. And I was just quite motivated that now, 25 years later, I have the opportunity to represent HR for McDonald's in Germany. I think it's a quite good way to go, but this leverage of the system really McDonald's offers. And the third part is, after offering career opportunities, and that's the main thing, is to transfer McDonald's, and that's also important in Poland and in Germany, from a positive employer image to a trustful employer brand. That's a completely different thing. Employer image and employer brand. And being a trustful employer brand. That's a long way we have to go. Hope you wish me luck for this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Göbel, for this very interesting presentation of McDonald's and what you are doing in order to promote McDonald's as a good employer. Well, so let's go then into the next presentation. May I invite Mr. Alexander Gustav from Vapiano, please. But take into account to have only 1 hour left.
I do my best. I think we should start with a film. И я говорю мало русский. Спасибо. To make a little connection to our Russian friends here. So, unfortunately, I'm not really better, just Nastarovia. I know from my times in Moscow. I think a film should start now.
Ich warte schon so lange auf den einen Moment. Ich bin auf der Suche nach 100%. Wann ist es endlich richtig? Wann macht es einen Sinn? Ich werde es erst wissen, wenn ich angekommen bin. Ich will sagen, so soll es sein, so kann es bleiben. So hab ich es mir gewünscht. Alles passt perfekt zusammen, weil endlich alles stimmt und mein Herz gefangen wird. Wenn es da ist, werde ich feiern. Ich weiß, da ist noch mehr. vor mir. Ich lauf noch hinterher. Bis jetzt fühl ich nur die Hälfte von allem, was liegt. Ich muss noch weiter suchen, weil immer noch was fehlt. Ich will sagen, so soll es sein, so kann es bleiben. So hab ich es mir gewünscht. Alles passt perfekt zusammen, weil endlich alles stimmt und mein Herz gefangen wird. Ich weiß nicht, wo du bist oder wo du wohnst, aber eins ist sicher, dass es sich lohnt. Ich bete jede Nacht, dass ich dich finde. Und du sagst, so soll es sein, so kann es bleiben. So hab ich es mir gewünscht. Alles passt perfekt zusammen, weil endlich alles stimmt. So soll es sein, so kann es bleiben. Genau so ist es gut. Alles passt perfekt zusammen, weil endlich alles in mir ruht. So soll es sein, so kann es bleiben. So hab ich es mir gewünscht. Alles passt perfekt zusammen, weil endlich alles stimmt und mein Herz gefangen wird.
So, I think everything is said, so I could sit down usually, but just allow me a few words at least. First to my person, very small. I'm coming from the food industry since I was 18. I was hired by a company called McDonald's and stayed there for 20 years, so it's just nice to see us again, I would say. No. And I still love this company, McDonald's, just to stay. And I think what I learned there is helping me through my whole life. I know I made now this advertising, but it is true. So if I have to look now how it works. Usually I'm not a technical one, you know. As you can see. I do my best. You know, we Austrians are not so with technique, we are more with Romans. But okay, no other concept innovation of the last 5 years has influenced the Central European Professional Gastronomy as considerably as Vapiano. This is quite a strong sentence, ladies and gentlemen. And it's a good sentence, but how comes with such short history? Also, a lot of public awards and recognitions for a concept, or worldwide awards for a concept which started with quite a simple idea, and the simple idea could be an Austrian, unfortunately it was not, is 2002 the idea was to develop a restaurant where just friends can meet each other, and that's it. This was the idea behind it, and just go there and be how you are, and all your individual wishes get recognized. Especially, of course, the food wishes get recognized. So highest priority and focus of Vapiano in food terms is quality, freshness, and transparency. I go even one step further always. I don't know, nobody from Vapiano is here, so I can do it. For me, it's not only quality, freshness, and transparency, it's fresh, and fresh, and that's it.